So I have a company that makes multiple six figures a month, and here are some psycho things I do that allow me to make a lot of money. And if you change these in your psychology and how you think about money and your time, you can drastically change your life. Okay, so number one, this paper I'm holding is just an example. This is a piece of paper that needed 3 signatures from me, and it took me 3 months to actually just sign it. And I'm gonna take it to the post office now. And I'm gonna tell you why it took me so long. One, because maybe I'm a little ADHD, but two, because when you're making decisions on anything and you want to be like a CEO or someone who's able to make high level decisions that can really catapult your life, you do not waste time on things that have a smaller return. You only spend time on things that have the highest return. For instance, spending 1 hour on this would get me $1,500. Spending 1 hour on content could get me 1,500 customers and $100,000 in revenue. So when I'm making decisions on things that just bring me less, I don't do them. And for instance, when I was broke, let's say you're broke right now. I used to be broke, all right? And these are the things I would do. I would waste time going after $100 refund, arguing with my bank. I would waste time trying to get my money back from things that like was totally my responsibility as well. Like I spent money on it. I even lied to get refunds. I would take clothes to Buffalo Exchange to try and like get $200 and it would take like 4 hours, right? What you need to look at is say, okay, how can I make an action that could get me a company with $1 million profit in a year? Instead of how can I make $1,000 this week as fast as possible because I'm about to be in debt. This mindset will make you make such bad fucking decisions, babe. When you let yourself make decisions out of fear, bad decisions. And I've been there and I've done those things and sometimes I still do those things. But this would be a worse decision than how can I go in debt for 3 months? Yes. Believe it or not, choosing to go in debt for 3 months while you're building something that can catapult you forward would probably be a better decision than doing something desperate to make $1,000 this week. And a lot of people, when they think about money, they're very like just short-sighted with it. It's like, oh, I lost $150. Let me maybe cry about it and fall into depression about it for a week instead of even immediately emotionally bouncing back and saying like, okay, how can I make that back 5x? You know, even emotionally choosing to sit and wallow is a broke person decision. You know, I've lost $200,000 this year. 200. But guess what? I made like multi-millions last year. I made multi-millions last year. This year's 2026, not million yet. But the point is you cannot waste your time on low leverage tasks. Waste your time on getting really far ahead. For me, I don't go grocery shopping. I have a cleaner. I have a couple assistants that do things. I don't do anything that doesn't bring me the most money in my business unless I want to have like a shopping day. So stop thinking so small and start thinking like a CEO. Toodles.